Hey, Midwest Survivor. So, welcome to Dinner Chat. We are going to be doing a series of videos, one a day, posted to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So, if you're watching, welcome. So, as I'm cooking dinner here, just something simple. I'd like to just say thank you for checking out the videos and checking out the YouTube content, the TikTok content, and the Instagram content. My fifth book has just been published according to the email I got from Amazon, so Surviving the Storm. My other books, The Price of the Boy, Behind the Silence, and Death of a Small Town are also for purchase on Amazon, so be sure to check those out. It's not easy. Change is not an easy thing. It's not a word that people like. It's not a thing that people enjoy. And either you change or you become erased. And sometimes change is painful. Sometimes change is misunderstood. Sometimes change is criticized. But change is necessary. Especially if you're in a situation where it's toxic, it's self-destructive, you're being bombarded by other people's perceptions of you. You're being bombarded by emotional, verbal, maybe even physical abuse. It's not just women who are abused. There are hundreds of men who suffer in silence, who have suffered in silence for years and decades, and yet they continue to suffer. By writing my books and by having these videos, I'm hoping I can call attention to the men out there that are suffering, that are hurting, that have hurt, and just give you a word of encouragement to say, you don't have to put up with this anymore. You don't have to tolerate this anymore. Yes, you're a man, but you don't have to keep it bottled up inside of you anymore. You can express it verbally to counselors, to qualified, and I'm going to say this with emphasis: qualified people that have the right training, the right degrees, and the right education. Not somebody that has taken Bob Smith's Guide to Recovery or some other thing, but a licensed, qualified professional that has years and years and years of seasoned training. The other thing is if somebody says that you're in a safe place and yet you find them talking about other people, that is not a safe place. That is a place that is chaotic, that is dysfunctional, and I would implore you and encourage you to get away from that mess as soon as you can, because that is not safety. Whenever you confide in somebody, and yet they turn around and tell you something about somebody else in confidence, whether they're connected to that person or whether they're not, that is not safety. That is dysfunction at the highest level, and it is a misuse of trust and betrayal of the highest level. So, as I close this video, let me just say this. You can change. You should change. And the first step to change is always the scariest. The first door through change is always the scariest. But if you don't ever try, the cycle will continue, the hurt will continue, and the longer it goes, the harder it will be on you, both on your mental health and your physical health. So I hope you have a good night. Be encouraged. More content to follow. Y'all take care.